that the total number of votes cast is 429, of which the Honorable Jim Jordan of the state of Ohio has received 194. No person having received a majority of the whole number of votes cast by surname, a speaker has not been elected.
That was the scene Friday on the House floor after Republicans failed to elect a new House Speaker. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan could not win over critics in a third vote. Now some House Republicans say they need to move on. The party held a secret ballot Friday on whether Jordan should stay in the race. A majority of lawmakers voted for him to drop out. Here's what the congressman said after that vote.
I thanked every one of our colleagues and said I will work as hard as I can to help all of you, help our team, help us get a new speaker, and go do the work that the American people want us to do.
Let's bring in CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane on Capitol Hill. Scott, what was the primary obstacle for Congressman Jordan?
Oh, this was like quicksand for Jim Jordan. The harder he fought, Catherine, the deeper he sunk inside his own conference. 3 more defections today. After 2 were added yesterday, it was just going in the wrong direction. And there were any number of concerns about this candidacy. Some of them didn't even involve Jim Jordan. There were some opponents who don't like how they got to this area in the first place. That there were 8 Republicans who helped evict Kevin McCarthy and now seem to be getting their way by having Jim Jordan. There were concerns about pressure campaigns, tactics and threats not issued by Jim Jordan, but done in his name. And some of his critics said that's going to steal their resolve not to support Jim Jordan. But then there were also concerns about Jordan, his denialism of the 2020 election results, some of the policies he supported or not supported. Catherine, for example, there were some Republicans from suburban New York City who say Jordan voted the wrong way on some 9/11 victim funding issues. There was just too many things out there for him to fire one single shot and get everybody back.
Just in the last few seconds we have, Scott, this clearly complicates efforts to avoid a government shutdown. So what does it also mean for the president's promise of this aid package for Israel and Ukraine?
None of that can happen while the U.S. House is shut down, and it remains paralyzed through this weekend. No sooner will it reopen than Tuesday, when they vote at the earliest for a new speaker candidate. Some names are surfacing as the weekend begins, but it's going to be an uphill climb, Catherine, for anybody to unify a fractured party with some very visceral disagreements now and get the necessary 217 votes.
Scott MacFarlane, thank you for your reporting.